I got kicked out of 2 different high schools. I graduated from an alternative school. Never once did I think this Dr. Damon Arnold guy existed inside of me. Now understand this, the reason why I say that is because decision.
Hey, what's good, what's good? It's your boy, Dr. D.F. Arnold. You know, the one that got kicked out of 2 different high schools, graduated from an alternative school. Today's message, I want to talk about failure. See, a lot of times we forget that failure is preparation to get us to our purpose. I always talk about purpose, right? I'm the purpose guy. But failure is preparation to get you to your purpose. A lot of people, they can't stand when they fail. But failure is the only way that you'll learn a lesson in order to learn how to do it differently, to do it better, to get you where you need to go. See, stop getting mad at failure. Failure is truly your friend. Failure is trying to help you get to the level where you need to be. But a lot of times we look at failure and we get depressed. We get upset and we think, why does this keep happening? It keeps happening because it's trying to show you a different way to do it. Henry Ford said, they asked him, they said, man, how many times did you fail trying to make the automobile? He said, well, you know, I failed a bunch of times, but all I needed to do was succeed the one time. See, that's all you need is that one successful moment where you see that all your hard work is paying off. A weightlifter in the weight room, what he does is when he's trying to build and trying to get stronger, he's going to fail. He can't just go instantly and hit 400 pounds, 450 pounds. He continues to break his body down. See, that's what failure does. It continues to break us down, but it's supposed to break us down to bring us up. When we're down, we're supposed to say, ooh, okay, what can I learn from this? What can I learn in order to do that thing, to have that thing, to become that thing I ultimately want to become? Foundation. Remember, I talked about foundation. See, failure is supposed to bring you to your foundation. And every time you fail, you're building on that foundation. See, here's the importance about foundation and failure. See, a lot of people don't even trip off a foundation of a house or a building until there's a problem. See, we sit up and we go look at a new house and we're looking at the roof and we're looking at the paint and we're like, oh, so much space in here. But if the foundation is messed up, it will never survive what it needs to survive. Let me tell you how I know that. In my house that I currently live in, our foundation was allowing water to get in. So we had to have a company come out, dig all around the house and dig inside the house to put in a system to build the foundation, to strengthen the foundation. See, that's what failure is doing. See, stop looking at failure as a bad thing. Failure is a good thing because it's strengthening your foundation if you don't give up. See, what some people do is they fail so many times, which is a great thing because that means they're trying. That means they're putting themselves out there. But some people are so afraid to fail that they won't even try. They won't even attempt. I heard a story about Will Smith. Will Smith said he was out having a few adult beverages with his friends, and he said it's a video that's going around, but he said, you know, they were talking about, oh, we should go skydiving, and he said it was, you know, all fun and games, and he thought, you know, they was a little bit tipsy, that's why they were talking about that. So when he went to his hotel room, he thought they wasn't serious. But the next morning, they gave him a phone call and said, hey, we downstairs, we about to go do this. And so he goes, gets in the car, and he's thinking to himself, dang, I didn't really mean I wanted to do this, because he was scared half to death because he was fearful. So he said once he got the training, they took him and his friends up in the airplane. And he said as they're in the airplane, he's one of the last people to go. And he said he intentionally did that because he was still trying to work himself up to think, why did I put myself in this position? But the guy who he's jumping with, the trainer said, we're going to go on 3. And he said he looked down and it just looked crazy. And he was scared half to death. But he said, the guy said, we're going to jump on 3. He said 1, 2, and the guy pushed him out. And Will Smith, he said for a few seconds, he was just like, But then he said as he opened his eyes, he was like, wow, this isn't that bad. And he started experiencing the most exhilarating experience that he ever had in his life. He said he could not believe how satisfied he had felt by conquering his fear. See, here's the thing that I need you to understand about failure and how fear tries to creep its ugly head in. We know that fear tries to prevent us from having and doing and being the people that and the person that we know we're capable of becoming. See, on the other side of the fear is that thing we're supposed to be doing, but fear tries to stop us. So you got to ask yourself, if fear is trying to prevent me from getting over here, this position that I know I need need to be in, this position that I know I want to be in, this position that can change my family, that can change and break cycles in the household that I currently live in. Why am I allowing this thing called fear to stop me from getting over there? So then you got to ask yourself, you know what? My foundation has continued to get strong because I've passed other obstacles and I've gotten over other obstacles that I've experienced in the past. So you know what? I'm just going to put myself out there. If it doesn't work, I'm going to learn something from it. And what you'll find is it'll start working. It'll start working. See, NBA players, NFL players, that offseason, the really talented ones, the ones who are at that other level, if you watch your boy Steph Curry during the offseason, he working out hard. Some of my NFL clients, Mac Juna and all of them, I think about them. I think about the workouts that they're doing. I'm watching him on Facebook and on Instagram. He's doing boxing lessons. He's getting in and getting ready for the next season. See, they're getting ready for the next season and preparing themselves to be ready. See, fear is trying to stop you from taking the action steps to do what it is you know you're supposed to be doing. See, you know that it's something more that you're supposed to be doing with your life. You feel it, you know it, but you've been allowing different situations that you've been going through. You've been allowing the failures of the past to handcuff you, like I talked about last week, to the old way of thinking. But now we're believing for something different because we're not allowing fear to stop us. We're not allowing failure to stop us anymore because we're believing different. We're believing for it. We know it can happen because we see other people doing it. We see other people living it. So now it's time for us to live our dreams. And so if you're willing and wanting to live your dreams, tomorrow when you wake up, say, you know what? It starts now. Now is a new season for me. I'm not waiting till January 1st. I'm starting tomorrow. I'm starting now to do the thing that I know I need to do to have the thing that I know I deserve to have. That's the reality of what we're dealing with. So fear, failure, it doesn't stop me. It only helps me because I'm learning and I'm growing from it. That's how we get to the next level. So this has been a Power Plan. Thank you once again for rolling with me. I always say you can live ordinary or you can live extraordinary. The choice is yours. Peace.
I got kicked out of 2 different high schools. I graduated from an alternative school.